neighborhood, but there's industrial use not too far down the road. So we might expect some differences here in the water quality. You'll also notice that this water is not really flowing much compared to the stream we were at. And this might be a little warmer, a little slower, a little more brackish. I don't know, or not brackish, a little more turbid. Some rain in the last 24 hours, some showers. I don't know exactly how much precipitation, but we can look that up later. And I'm going to say there has been a heavy rain in the past 7 days, maybe a couple, 2 or 3 good ones. So we're going to start with the weather data again. The air temperature. That looks like 21.9 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 60. Trying to keep this out of the sun. Say about 65%. And we'll get the wind speed. It's kind of variable, as you can probably tell from my hair. Around here, the immediate area is residential, and again, not too far away is kind of commercial, industrial. Non-point source pollution. I'm actually going to pan the camera around so you can kind of see what's going on here. There's Fairview Lake just across the bridge there. And we've got a bunch of blackberry on this hillside, which is dead, and it looks like it has been killed by herbicides. So that is definitely a non-point source pollution that could be affecting things. There could also be vehicle runoff, so fluids from automobiles, oil, antifreeze. There might be some limited agricultural type runoff. Same one, kind of like the lawn chemicals, things like that, fertilizers from yards. And yeah, like road salts maybe in the winter. This is kind of near Gresham, so they might do some of that. So I'm just going to say some potential sources, and actually for obvious sources, I'm going to say herbicides. And who knows how long ago this blackberry was sprayed. But, watershed erosion, I'm not seeing any there. The dominant type of vegetation, I'm going to say it's mostly, like right in the immediate area, it's mostly grasses. Shrubs. Canopy cover is totally open. I've taken a fisheye shot and also on the densiometer. I'm going to say no canopy cover to speak of. And the overstory vegetation density is going to be zeros across the board. Alright, so I think that as I get in there and start sampling, I might revise that. But yeah, so this is the site. I'm going to switch it up and start taking some water quality measurements.